Moscow's actions against Ukraine have been met with tough sanctions from the West, and that's pushing the economy in Russia into a recession. But those same sanctions are creating a ripple effect that ultimately could threaten the rest of the Eurozone. Now the region's biggest companies are warning against more sanctions. Jack Barton has the latest.
A 5% drop in first quarter profits at Danish beer maker Carlsberg. A $731 million write-down by French bank Societe Generale, and a dire financial warning from one of Germany's biggest bulk food sellers. All of these and more are the economic results of the troubles in Ukraine and the ongoing row between Moscow and much of the West.
Now business is reacting, investments are on hold, and it's a big uncertainty.
In the Eurozone's biggest economy, Germany, the impact is already being felt.
So we have a decrease of 13% in the trade with Russia. German exports went down, and it's even it's even worse with Ukraine. So we have a decrease of 25%, and so that means we can already see an impact.
A widening of sanctions targeting Moscow would likely make matters worse.
According to a European Commission report, German economic growth could shrink by up to 1% this year if sanctions targeting Russia are tightened.
GDP would no doubt shrink further if Russia cuts gas supplies to Ukraine, through which about 15% of the EU's imports flow. Moscow has threatened to do just that if Ukraine doesn't pay its gas bill by the 9th of June.
Then we probably would get an enormous impact on the economy, not right now, but in the next winter. Once the Europeans need Russian gas, need the energy, then we would clearly see a drop in economic activity, and it might even lead, in a worst-case scenario, towards a new recession.
So even though EU sanctions have been quite mild, corporations like German chemical giant BASF have been privately and publicly lobbying governments against tougher action targeting Russia. Jack Barton, CCTV, Berlin.